Hey, hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Fire for those of you who don't know me, and for those of you who know me, welcome back. So I have a really interesting story to tell you guys today, and I'm sure you're gonna like it because this one's spooky and it's a real life story, just so you know. I'm gonna tell you a secret about this planet and how this planet Earth was formed and why we have 7 continents minus 1, which makes it actually really 6 continents, because I don't know what Antarctica is. I don't even know why it's called a continent when it doesn't even make any sense. I don't even think we'll live there. The title of the story today is titled The MARUDAN Wave. The MARUDAN Wave is a wave that splits the world into 7 minus 1. Long ago, in the 1600s, no, not the 1600s, in the AABCs, I made that one up, it doesn't matter, right? There was this wave in a desolate planet of desert. The planet was carved in a halfway shaped egg. The planet looked like a round oval without any real form or shape or purpose, just sand. The planet was called Traxa of Raxa. The planet didn't have form. No living inhabitants could live in the planet. It was without shape. It was void. Nobody was there. Just dry, hot sand in the planet. One day, under the dryness of the planet started rotating. It went around the sun. And immediately, as it was passing the sun, in the back of the sun between Uranus and Neptune, a lightning struck, sending cold all the way to the planet. And the lightning struck the core of the planet. And here came a hole that gushed out fire, mighty fire. And that was how volcanoes were formed in the planet. As if the hot heat of the sun and the dry sands were not already enough to make the planet hotter than Mercury itself, another heat had to regenerate the lava volcanoes that lived in the planet. The lava volcanoes started making the planet uninhabitable for non-inhabitants that were not in the planet. And the planet was ensured to be a danger zone for wars and battles among alien civilizations. So one day, Pluto, the last 9 planet in the solar system, decided that this evil could no longer continue. And the planet Pluto decided to sway its way across the 9 planets and arrive at the planet called Traxa. And it collided with the planet, causing there to be water because Pluto was very cold. And it shared its water and its ice with the planet Traxa. And as it smashed into the planet, it divided the planet, breaking down to the very core of the planet, making ice and water to flow within the planet, making the wild lava volcanoes to be unable to continue their cruel existence. And so, because the planet's evil could no longer remain and Pluto had won, Pluto sacrificed his life. And that's why we don't have Pluto anymore. That's why they can't see the planet Pluto anymore, because, you know, he gave his life to the planet Traxa. And the planet Traxa, because it was no longer a traxable planet filled with heat and wickedness and evil, its name changed to the planet Earth. But what Pluto didn't know is that the ice it left and the water it left became wild. It started devouring all the land in the planet Earth, taking all over the land. Every dry land was starting to turn to water. The lavas couldn't contain it. The lavas couldn't fight it. And the lavas realized that what they've been doing ever since in the planet Traxa, which is now known as the planet Earth, was wrong. So they decided that instead of this planet to continue its evil all the way to its own destruction, they decided that they will fight. They will make the planet Strata, which is now known as planet Earth, to be inhabitable by non-inhabitants, which will come in the future from underneath the earth, underneath the ground. So the lava creatures, the lava volcanoes, decided that they would combine their fire with the water, making rocks and making earth, where future inhabitants will be able to live in this planet. And the lava volcano started releasing fire into the water. They released fire into the water, spreading across the water, turning the lava into solid rocks, which we now have today as islands. There were 7 wild volcanoes all around the planet Traxa, which was now the planet Earth, who released the lava into the water, which made the water become rock. And that's how we have mountains today. But no, the Marudan wave would not accept this. The Marudan wave said no, the lava volcanoes could not unite together to make one world to be inhabited. So the Marudan wave decided that he will find a way to divide the 7 lava volcanoes, and it attacked them. The Marudan wave went round, rampaging, spreading all around, flowing around the world, and it went round, dividing the 7 wild lava volcanoes until it split the world into 7. And that's why we have 7 continents minus 1. Because it almost succeeded to kill one of the lava volcanoes, and that one couldn't really fight much against it, so that one was more or less like a pussy. It wasn't strong enough to take on the Marudan wave. So the Marudan wave almost destroyed that one. That's the continent we have as Atlantica today. I don't even know whether people inhabit that planet. Why do I keep calling Antarctica a planet? It's a continent. It's not even a continent, it's extinct. I don't even know why people live there. So that is how the Marudan wave spread across the planet Traxa, which is now known as planet Earth. And later on, after the lava volcanoes had managed to sustain a solid 7 piece of land on the planet Earth, the Marudan wave decided he couldn't fight anymore. He decided to relax, but he said he was gathering his strength, and the battle wasn't over yet. That one day it will overcome the land, and the whole planet will be filled with water. And that's why you see sometimes the wave flows into the land these days. Sometimes a giant wave can just come in, like a tsunami will just flood into the land. It's because the Marudan wave still wants its piece of property. It still wants the planet for itself. It cannot have it that the land, the lava volcanoes will win it. That's why wave keeps flowing away from the ocean into the land every time. Most of you don't know this. That's what I'm telling you. People don't teach this in the history. They don't teach it in the history because they don't want you to know the truth. And I'm telling you the truth. The Marudan wave, it wants to take over the earth. It wants to destroy the earth. Open your eyes. Wake up. Say the truth. We have to stop it. We cannot let the Marudan wave take over the planet. No, we're humans. We live in this planet now. It cannot. It cannot take over our planet. We must stand by the lava volcanoes and fight against the Marudan wave that splits the earth into 7. And if we could take it away and bring the Marudan wave down, we'll have just one complete planet. But we won't take all the Marudan wave away, of course. That means we won't have rivers anymore, no sources of water, which means we're very stupid and we'll all have to die of thirst. So, we will beat the Marudan wave, contain it, and make it our slave. Use its waters for our resources and what we need it for, but we won't let it flow out of its place. No more tsunamis, no more wild waves, no more overflowing into the land. We will not have it. The Marudan wave must be stopped. It's done enough damage to the world. People don't know. the MARUDAN wave once and for all. Can't take this anymore. Can't take this.